think the start of the season was kind of decent for us, qualifying for the Blastful finals and semi-finals at the Pro League.
Watching G2 qualify to the fall final in the summer, it was a bit surprising for me specifically. I think there were some G2 and Hooksy believers, and I wasn't one of them. And I thought that they were gonna have trouble, and they actually did so well. Things were up and down with this individual level, but the team did look very good.
Like, I think from the start, for example, like, he was very clear on how he wants to play and on what kind of system we want to build on. He's gonna let the players kind of decide for themselves like what they want to do. Like, he's not trying to control them too much. He actually wants players to take more initiative. Monesy is definitely doing better now in this lineup. I think he's having more freedom now. I think he's slowly realizing the potential that he has on the team.
The question I keep asking myself is, when will this kid be #1? And I think that that's inevitable almost. I see a player who has some of the best mechanics ever, hits the hard shots and the easy shots, wins the clutch rounds.
I just felt myself like better in the team in the structure that we played. I played a lot of big events already in this year, and I'm really happy that I've got this chance to prove myself, show myself what I'm capable of.
For his age, at his level, I'm not really sure that anyone's going to be able to compete with him in a couple of years. It's incredibly important for Monesy to take these two opportunities at the fall final and the world final by the horns.
Like, every player on the team is feeling really confident coming into this event, even though, as I said, we failed at the last event, but we know that like that was kind of not a good tournament for us, and I think that will not happen again. I think we were maybe a bit overconfident during the tournament. I think we should have stayed more like focused on it.
For example, we won the first game, right? 16-0 against Exotic, I remember. It was like really confident. After we struggled against One and other two teams, it's hard to find a reason, but I think it was just like higher expectations and we expected too much from ourselves.
I'm not saying that we didn't take it as seriously, but I just feel like we maybe thought we were gonna qualify easier. One thing that we worked on is like fundamentals, creating more team play, some of the clutch situations that we have lost. We have talked about like how to use some principles in those, so I think that's the part that's gonna make us more consistent, I would say.
Well, I did my Blast pick'em and I picked G2 to win the Blast Fall final. And I think that they are ultimately a dark horse and have an outside chance of doing it. But joking aside, they did show this year that they are really competitive.
I believe we can have a deep run. I think we can do a very good job at this event. I think we are well prepared and everything.
I think there's no reason to think that they can't beat almost every team here on their face, whether it's in a best of 3, in a grand final. The question is, can they do it kind of in succession? And can they knock out a number of big names in a row?
My goal for this year was to lead the trophy. It's my dream, and I'll try my best to do it.
I'm just very excited to be back playing tournament again and just can't wait to get it started.